so in today's video, I'm going to be recreating one of my own looks, actually. This is a picture that I posted on my Instagram not too long ago. I just came up with like the blue kind of triple wing thing, and it just happened out of nowhere, and then I posted it, and you guys really liked it, and you wanted to see a video on it, so I recreated it for you today. So to start off this look, I'm actually going to apply an eye cream. This is one that I've been using lately. It's the Fresh Rose Gel Eye Cream. It just hydrates my under eyes really nicely. Next, I'm going to apply my highlighter to my underbrow area, and I'm using the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in the shade NC15. Now I'm going to apply my eyeshadow base. I'm using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm going to use this 120 brush from Luxie. I never knew how to use these types of brushes before, like the small, really dense ones, but they do come in handy. So I will be showing you guys in this video how you can use those brushes for different areas of your face. Now I'm taking the 130 brush from Luxie, and I'm going to apply my concealer with it. So this one will just help to get in there and blend it out really nicely. So now, since we're doing a triple wing situation, I'm going to take some Scotch tape, and I'm going to show you guys how I put it on. First, I just tap it on the back of my hands, that way it's not super sticky or else it'll rip like half your face off. And then I just apply it. I don't really follow my lower lash line. That's what a lot of people say to do with winged eyeliner and stuff. I just take it to the angle that I want it, and because this is gonna be like a really elongated look, I'm gonna make it a lot more straight than I normally would with a winged eyeliner. If I had it go too far up, it would look kind of crazy. So we're gonna take it further out. And then you can see I'm just gonna like reapply the right eye because my eyes always, I don't know, I think they're like lopsided or something, whatever. Okay, now we're gonna start applying some shadow, and I'm gonna be using the Lorac palette, number 2, that's how you say it, Lorac. And I'm taking the shade Cool Gray, which is a cool gray eyeshadow, and a MAC 217 brush, and I'm going to apply it to the upper crease area. And you're gonna apply the shadow way further out than you probably normally would for this wing that we have going on. And I just take it into my crease and blend it all the way across. Now to deepen up that crease, we're gonna add some more layers. I'm gonna take charcoal from the same palette, and I stick that a little bit more into my crease and actually a little bit lower on my lid than my typical cut creases are. But we're just gonna kind of be creating a lot of shading directly on top of the lid. And then I just took a little bit of black eyeshadow from the palette and added it to the outer corner so that way it looks a little bit more smoked out. Now I'm taking a NYX Jumbo pencil in the color Milk. This is just gonna help to brighten up the lid color a little bit more, so I just dab it right against my lower lash line, and then I buff it out with my finger. And I'm going to take the color Snow from the palette and dab it directly on top of the NYX pencil. So because I have kind of hooded lids, I would not recommend using a shimmery or satiny kind of shadow. I would recommend using a matte. Snow is kind of a shimmery shadow, so it transfers up into my top lid area when I open my eyes. If you don't have hooded lids, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, now we're gonna do the really sexy taking off the tape, and it reveals our nice crispy lines. Now we're gonna add some liner, and I'm taking my Inglot Duraline, and I'm gonna show you guys what I do. I just put 1 drop of it into my Inglot Gel Liner. You don't have to do it, but it just helps me when I'm doing a wing and I want it to be really fierce. It just makes it a lot easier to work with, so that's why I use Duraline almost every day when I'm doing a winged eyeliner. It just helps me. I would definitely recommend it if you guys have trouble doing it. And I'm using a Tarte brush. There is no name on this brush. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. It's kind of flat actually. And I do take it out pretty far, and then I just connect it all the way across, but I don't make it too fat, or else I would cover up all the white that we just added. Now I'm just curling my lashes and adding some mascara. This is Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. And now we're gonna add that blue stripe that I had in the middle of my wing. So this is Inglot Gel Liner number 88, which is like a sky blue color. And I'm using a Sigma eyeliner brush, and I'm just gonna add it right underneath that black wing that we just added. And I would focus most of the product closest to the eye, and then you're gonna wanna flick it out and just kind of move the product towards the outer edge of your eye. So now we're gonna do the waterline color, and of course I wanted to keep it really blue. This is the LA Girl pencil in the color Aquatic. So I do add one layer, and you can see it's extremely pigmented. These are amazing, amazing waterline pencils. And then you kind of let your eye water for a little second, and then you go back in and add the second layer, and it's like, whoa, super blue. Now I'm taking my Urban Decay eyeshadow in Blackout and a soft focus liner brush from Bare Minerals. I don't know why I put it on my forehead to show what it looks like. I always do that. And I'm just gonna be smudging this on the lower lash line. I always add a darker eyeshadow on the lower lash line when I'm using a really bright color or white eyeliner in my waterline. It just helps to add a little bit more definition, so that way it's not just like bright color and then skin. And then I am taking the black eyeshadow all the way out with that blue line that we already added. It'll help to define it and make it look more like a triple wing. And then I did want to just smoke it out a little bit more, so I'm using a pencil brush and I'm using the charcoal shadow that we used on the top, and I'm just smudging it out on the lower lash line. Here I'm adding my foundation. This is MAC Studio Fix Fluid in shade NC30 and a Morphe G2 brush. So now I'm gonna be highlighting my skin, and my memory card ran out as soon as I started doing it, so I'm gonna like redo it for you. But this is the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer in the shade SX07, and I'm using the Luxie 150 brush. This is a flat angled brush, so it's really good to use with concealer, and you can just see I'm just buffing it out right along the highlighting area. I had a little bit too much because I tried to like do it again on camera, and it just didn't work. So now we're just gonna do a little bit of contour on the nose, and I have the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Beautiful Bronze and the 110 brush. This one has a small flat head, so it makes it really easy to contour in any smaller areas. So now I'm just gonna start setting my skin. Here I'm using the Ben Nye Cameo powder, and this is an e.l.f. small tapered brush, and I'm just adding it around the eye area. And then for the rest of my face, I'm using the NC30 Select Sheer Press Powder from MAC. And then here I'm just kind of adding on my brows. I don't know if they were on before or they fell off midway through the video. I don't think they were. But whenever I'm doing a really intense kind of winged eyeliner look, I like to make my brows a little bit more straight. If they have too much of an arch when I have a winged eyeliner, it looks, I don't know, it looks like I'm trying to make my eyes really straight and then having like really angled brows. I just don't really like the way it looks. So whenever I do the really intense wing, I kind of straighten out my brows a little bit more and make them almost a little bit longer. And here I'm just using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow in the shade Medium Brown because it's a little bit more ashy than the chocolate color. So now we're just gonna finish up the face. Here I'm just contouring my cheeks, and I'm just using the Sculpt powder from MAC that I've been using forever. And then I'm going to bronze the rest of my face. Here I'm using the Bahama Mama bronzer from The Balm, which is another really, really good neutral undertoned bronzer. For blush today, I'm going to be using Nars Madly. Now I'm just gonna apply some falsies. These are Goddesses. They are from Coco Lashes. I did want to add a little bit of highlight to the inner corner of the eyes. So I'm taking a small pencil brush and I'm adding a little bit of snow just to make it a little bit brighter and kind of tie the look together. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to lips, and I'm just lining my lips with a really neutral, kind of natural toned liner. This is Subculture from MAC. And then I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the shade Pure Hollywood. I love the way this shade looks on other people, like Kim Kardashian. She's been wearing it off the hook lately, but I don't really like the way it looks on me when I'm not tan. So in this video, I was a little bit more tan than normal because it was like a spray tan residue that I had on me still. But I don't really care for the color on my skin tone when I'm on the more fair side. So So I am gonna finish off the lip with a gloss. This is the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie, which has become one of my favorite nude lip glosses. And now we're gonna go ahead and move on to hair. Okay, so we just finished up with the makeup and everything, and my goal for today was to do this entire look that I posted on my Instagram not too long ago. So I've decided to not do the braid because not only I don't think it'll go with this dress, but I just washed my hair this morning and my hair's a little bit too clean to make it like as volumized as I want it to be. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm just gonna do like a slick back, kind of Kim K inspired hair, not like slick back, but just parted and then pushed back like so. So I'm gonna try it out with a center part and see how it goes. It might not work out like I want it to, but I just have my little teasing comb. I got this at like a Sally's kind of store out here, but it has a really good little pointer thing on it. So my hair right now is parted to the side because that's just where it naturally falls, but I'm gonna try it down the middle and see if we can make that happen. I don't know, I don't think I like it in the middle for this, so I'm gonna go back to the side, actually. All right, so I just got the side part back, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of hairspray. This one is from Aussie, their Sprunch spray. It's a really light hold hairspray for me. It says it's strong, but I think it's pretty light hold. And I'm just gonna spray like right in here and around my frizzy area, just that way my hair stays flat. And then I just like to brush it down with the teasing comb so that way it gets nice and smooth. And then we're just gonna put all your hair back. If your hair is really wavy, you can just straighten it. I straightened mine just a little bit so it's not crazy frizzy this morning. But then I'm actually gonna leave my hair like that. I think it looks better with less hair with all this going on my face right now. So yeah, this is my Valentine's Day makeup look. I know it's not very like stereotypical Valentine's Day, but this is something that I would like to wear on Valentine's Day, you know, just blue waterline. I'm all about that blue waterline right now. Okay, so that wraps up the makeup and the hair. I know the hair wasn't like, there wasn't a lot going on, but this is like a very simple and fresh hairstyle that I would actually do very often, especially when you have a lot of makeup going on. You don't want like a lot of hair going on too. So yeah, that's it with the makeup and the hair. If you guys want to see details on the products that I use, make sure you check the description box down below. I'll have everything listed down there. Whatever you guys happen to be doing Valentine's Day, I hope you enjoy yourself. If you don't have a date or anything, I don't ever go out on dates on Valentine's Day. It's like way too many people. Or you could be like me and sit at home and eat bonbons and drink Chardonnay and watch reruns of Shark Tank and Breaking Bad, because it's probably what I'll be doing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching.